Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made another pick a card for you. This time it's what's next in your love life. Let's find out, shall we? So as always, I've made deeper dives to these. That is a written reading that goes with this. So if you find that these are your story or could be your story, you might want to get that because it's going to go into more information, more guidance for you. Guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with it emotionally, whether there's something that you need to learn from this situation. Guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and how this might all play out, and possible timelines. If that sounds good to you, toward the end of these readings, you'll find a link for that up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments as well for this video. For that, you can find the timestamps to fast forward to your readings for whichever one you pick in the comments and in the description box. All you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Do you want the crystal ball? Do you want the flower? Or the shell? Take your pick now, and I will see you in your reading. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscription on the bell icon as well. Enjoy your reading. Crystals, if you chose the crystal, then this one is for you. Let's find out what's next in your love life. Now I'm going to do it for you and I'm going to do it for them as well. Let's get a clear picture on what's going on so that you've got the power in your part in it as well. So crystals, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with this. So if this is your story, or you think it might be your story, you might want to get that because it's go into more information, more guidance, more advice. So advice for you in this situation you find yourself in right now, dealing with it emotionally, or anything that you need to change within yourself, heal, something like that. And also guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, that kind of thing, how to make it work well, and possible timelines, how it might all go down, how these changes, the next changes might happen as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, toward the end of the reading there'll be a link that pops up just up here. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well for this video. So let's get into it. Crystals, what's next in your love life? Tea ceremony. You might be going out for a coffee with them or a cup of tea. Now that's more about taking things slowly. Taking things slowly, being aware of it. It could be, crystals, that you get into a new relationship and you take it really slowly. You need to not fall into those same pitfalls that you've fallen into before. You know, like for me, my pitfalls have been just being prepared to do everything in a relationship and not noticing that they were offering nothing. And I can be all like so excited and just like I don't even notice that I'm doing everything and I'm not doing a thing. So I'm so wary of that now, and it causes me to kind of sit back a little bit and let them prove that they're going to make an effort. Otherwise I don't make an effort anymore. I've learned. So it could be something like that for you, crystals, that you need to kind of take it really slow now to not fall in those same holes. You've got unconditional love here, which is kind of saying the same thing, I think. Unconditional love, but not unconditional relationships, right? It's good to unconditionally love, but if you find yourself getting into unconditional relationships, so in other words, you will get into a relationship no matter what crap they're doing or not doing. That's a warning. That's a warning sign. So just let's get some more information out about this for you, Crystal. So tell us more. Let's find out Crystal's side of it then. So it could be that you're in separation from someone. If this is not a new relationship that you're just going to have to go really slowly with, if you're expecting someone to come back, you might need to be super aware and super slow to take it forward, just to make sure that you're not falling in those same holes, the same pitfalls that you've been in before. Let's find out. Yeah, look at this. So this is for you, crystals. You've got the 9 of Wands here. This is the one that's wary. Now I'm picking up that you need to be wary of yourself. You need to be wary of your own patterns. we think that we want someone else to change. We pick them and then we go all in, and then we want them to change. Even though we're seeing red flags, we're like, can you change those red flags there? And because you'd be great if you just become great. No, choose someone that's great instead. So I see this as you have to take things slowly because you need to be wary of yourself and the patterns that you've been in. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, and the wounded warrior, you need to learn about yourself, learn what your patterns are, learn what has been getting you into those situations, because it's not everyone else that needs to change. And it could just be that you've been choosing unconsciously which relationships to be in, choosing the familiar. It's often that we choose the familiar even though it's not good for us, so careful of that. Yeah, 2 of Wands. So you need to decide what it is that you want, and then you need to decide how to choose what it is that you want, crystals. How to recognize what it is that you want, and then maybe how to test whether they are offering that you want too. It's a big call to slow right down here and be truly aware, like the tea ceremony, Is that a Japanese thing? I think it is, where they just do everything so consciously. They slow it right down, and it calms you down when you do that. So I would be wary, crystals. Wary enough not just to say no and throw it up in the air, and never get into anything again, or don't take them back. But be curious and be aware and move forward really slowly. Yeah, be super aware of it. It's interesting. So let's get some cards out for them. Your person, whoever you're watching this for. It could be a new person as well. Be aware of that. It could be a new person. The universe is going to try and help you learn something about yourself here, and yeah, it could be a new person. It could be a repeat pattern. It could be a new person that's got a repeat pattern of your last person, the person that you're watching this for. Be aware of that. But it might be your person that you're watching this for as well. So let's get a card out for them. A couple of cards out for them, in fact. What's next in their love life? What's next in Crystal's person's love life? Here we go. 2 cards. 2 cards of patience as well. 4 of Swords here. They are relaxing, recuperating, healing, restoring themselves there. Maybe taking time for themselves. 7 of Pentacles have planted seeds to grow some kind of a change, to create something in their lives, and they're having patience with that. So not a lot of movement going on with them right now. Internal movement, yes. Looking after themselves, self-love, that kind of thing, absolutely. Not so much the ready to come towards you. So they've got like this slowness too. Interesting. Right, so 9 of Wands. Why have we got the 9 of Wands for you? The Empress. You're learning to stand in your power. You're learning to be the one that creates what it is that you actually want and how to actually do that. Because it's not enough for us just to be focused on it. We need to actually learn how to do that, learn how to do that in the 3D world, in the physical world, what the patterns are to get into a good relationship that we really want. It's like, it's not enough to like psychically protect yourself. You need to actually learn how to speak out, how to say no, how to deal with things emotionally, how to confront people, for those boundaries. You need to actually do it in the 3D world. So you're learning how to be empowered. Maybe, as I said, how to test people to see whether they are going to be that person whether they are actually that person, not whether they're going to be it. You don't want to predict in the future. It's like, well, they're not being that now, but they've got the chance to be that in the future. No. You want to choose someone that's being that now. So 9 of Wands, being wary, yes, but taking it slow and learning how to actually manifest that in the 3D world for yourself. It seems like there's a tweak needed here. In the way that you've been operating, the way you've been choosing, the way you've been doing relationships, the way you've been dating maybe, or starting it off, the amount of effort that you're putting in, that you're not noticing when they're not putting effort in. It could be something like that. But you have to do things differently now. So the 9 of Wands and the Empress, tell us more about this for crystals. Integration. You've been learning a lot about yourself, and now it's time to integrate it into the 3D. Learn how to actually do the physical things that are going to get you what you want. What the things that you've learned about yourself lately, those internal ahas that you've had. Now it's time to integrate those into the physical world. Different behavior, different decisions, different behaviors. You need to do things differently, crystals, this time. Right, so what is this 2 of Wands then? So this is about a decision, a choice. Are you going to... You see, it could be that a past person has already shown you that they're not. They've already shown you that they're not going to do that, and so you might change your mind to actually get back into that relationship. It might be better with a new person. So this could be about waking up to... Yeah, well, they've already shown me. I don't need them to come back in and show me again that they're not going to be that person, that they're not already that person that has got those behaviors, that show me that they're the person that I want. You got the Page of Materials out with that. So 2 of Wands, Page of Materials. It really is a time to decide what it is that you want and imagine that. So it might be time to upgrade your idea of what would be the ideal relationship for you, because the Page of Materials here, dreaming of something new and then manifesting it there. She's got the rose in her mind there, and then she manifests it in front of her. So it's time to choose now what you actually want in a relationship, the behaviors that you want in a relationship, the kind of person that you want them to be. And then take it so slowly to get into a relationship so that they actually prove that they're that kind of person. So different decisions, different actions. 2 of Wands, Page of Materials. Tell us why we've got the 2 of Wands and the Page of Materials. Forgiveness. There's forgiveness behind that. So it seems like you could have been choosing previously unconsciously. As I said, when we're choosing unconsciously, we just repeat patterns. It was just like, oh, they seem familiar. I'm attracted to them. I'm just going to choose them, rather than thinking about it like, oh, why do they? Why am I attracted to them? Why do they feel familiar? You know, it could be that they've got the same dysfunction as you've had in previous relationships. That's going to feel familiar. Doesn't mean that you should have a relationship with them. So it seems like, so forgiveness of them, sure, past people that you've been in relationships with, but forgiveness of yourself for doing the same thing over and over again. And this is calling for you to make a change now. So what's next in your love life? You taking a different approach, an actual physical different approach to this. Integrating what you've learned so that you can create what you want with actual changes in actions that you're making. Keep on doing what you did, you're going to keep on getting what you've got, right? So now it's time to wise up and think about it and become conscious about what you've been doing. Now your person here, 4 of Swords, they're healing, they're resting, they're recuperating, they're healing. What's going on here? They could have had a breakup or something like that. 4 of Swords, what's going on here for your person, or what's next in strength? Gathering the strength, gaining the strength. So your person here could have been through a breakup. They're having to rest and recuperate from that, or yeah, gathering the strength again, getting back to the strength. They could have had a tower moment in their lives, lost a lot, maybe a relationship. Could be a relationship, but it could be other things too. They might have lost a business, they might have lost a parent, they might have lost the money, they might have lost a house or something like that. So they're having to recuperate and get strong again. It doesn't feel like someone that's ready for a relationship right now. They've got ancient wisdom as well. So they're learning a lot about themselves. I am getting a family vibe from this person. Like it could be like the death of a parent, and it's really shaken them up, making them think about who they are and things like that. So they're becoming more conscious of themselves, but they've taken a blow and they're getting their strength back. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. Why have we got the Seven of Pentacles? Planted seeds though. What's this about? The planted seeds, and they are patiently waiting for those. They're taking action as well with the Pentacles there, but they're patiently waiting for those seeds to sprout, you know, for it to grow into something. This isn't someone that's in a rush here. That's too many cards. I can't take 3. Seven of Pentacles. Why have we got the Seven of Pentacles for Crystal's person? Again. Okay, this one flipped over, so we'll take... Oh, there's one over there too. Hey, it's all over the place. I'm going to shuffle again because the cards are all over the place. Maybe they're all over the place at the moment. Okay, so why have we got the Seven of Pentacles here? Can you just give us 1 or 2 cards clearly? Why have we got the Seven of Pentacles? Give us a clear message, please, about these seeds that they're planting and what it is that they're being patiently waiting for here. Again, it's too many. What's going on with your person here? There seems to be a lot of confusion. You know, sometimes it's the behavior of the cards as well as the cards themselves. It's just the energy. I'm picking up in the energies of it. If the cards are all, you know, are flying all over the place, and it's a representation of their energy too. So they could be really trying to stabilize themselves at the moment because they're all over the place. Yeah, it doesn't feel like someone that's ready for a relationship. It feels like someone that's going through something right now. To me, the Hierophant. So the Hermit almost came out. A lot of cards almost came out. Justice, the Hermit, the Hierophant. So they're taking time for themselves right now. Spiritual lessons, this ancient wisdom too. So they're learning who they are. And they could be really thinking about what it is that they want as well. But they've planted the seeds, so they've already got something in motion there. Now that could be about you, crystals. They might be thinking that you'll come together at some point. But right now they've got something else going on, and it's emotional for them. And it's the foundations of who they are. Abundance. They planted seeds of abundance. So it very well could be that they've lost all the money, or they're having financial trouble, something came crashing down, they lost the business, something like that. You know, there's quite a few people have gone through that though recently in the last year with COVID and stuff, that cannot run the business anymore. They've lost it, they've lost all the money and all of that, everything they've put into it. Planted new seeds now, and they're taking time for themselves to recover and gain strength. As I've said, this isn't someone that's ready for a relationship. They're going through something right now. So let's find out more about you, crystals. What's next in your love life? Past life relationship. You've known this person before. You've had lifetimes with them before. Codependency here as well. I was getting, now codependency and dependency are very different things, right? Some readers say codependency when they don't mean that at all. They mean dependency. But even though the codependency card has come out, I am feeling this is dependency now. It's like you both have an emotional attachment to each other. You're kind of solid for each other, even if it's just in your minds. You're providing security for each other, is what I'm getting now. So you're kind of emotionally dependent on each other. That's what I'm feeling now. Give us more about that. Give us more about crystals. So this could mean that you're going to... It could mean that you're going to hold out. Learn your lessons, hold out, and when this person comes back in, you've got this emotional connection with. When they're ready, when these seeds are sprouting and everything, and they're getting the finances back on track, they're feeling stronger, then you take it really slowly just to make sure that they're the right person, not just someone you've had a past life with and you're emotionally dependent on or attached to, but make sure that they're the right person too. So this could be why this is all going down. You know, there's always a higher reason for everything that goes down. The universe doesn't just throw random challenges at us. It happens for a reason. So if I'm talking about a relationship where you're on a break at the moment because something's happened to them, your part in it is to learn about yourself and what you've done previously, and then do things differently this time. So it could be that you've been having like relationship kind of lessons of how you actually function in a relationship, and it could be about codependency too. You could have done that kind of thing before. So tell us more about this for crystals. I would say that from this, you are getting ready for the next step in your relationship journey, but the universe is kind of preparing you to do it really consciously now, so that you don't fall into the same patterns again. You've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. So it's something that you've been repeating in the past. The universe doesn't want you to do it again. So it's been teaching you, giving you the ahas, and now you need to learn how to actually take that to the physical. Don't let pride get in your way. That means don't cling to this person just because you've had a past life with them, just because you feel that connection with it. If it's not it, it's not it. It could be that this is your kind of final task. Yes, you could have had a past life with them, but they could be your final task. The universe saying, has Crystal really got it now? Are they ready for their one coming in? Are they going to like not mess it up this time? It could very well be that. So don't let pride get in your way. Don't just try and be right about this person. Actually learn your lessons instead, and be truthful about this person. You could be giving each other like a massive lesson to get you both ready for the one that is actually meant to be. You've got empathy here. So have empathy for yourself, compassion for yourself. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. You do have a strong connection, don't you, with this person, an emotional connection. It could be a wound mate. Just be aware of that. It could be a wound mate there. Okay, let's get you another card out. Tell us more. Yeah, so be gentle with yourself with this. You got mirroring each other. So you do have something in common here, but as I said, it still could be a lesson. Addiction. Codependent. There it is again. Obsession. Possession, controlling. Clinging to each other here, and it could be you're addicted to each other, and it could be that you've got addictive personalities. You might both be doing that because that mirror card there. Now, what about them? What's next in their love? What's going on with them? This reading, it seems to be saying what's going on at the moment, ready for the next step, you know what I mean? And it feels like you've got a conscious decision whether to take that next step or not. So it's up to you what is next in your love life. You get to choose. Right, so pay attention to the red flags they've got. they're learning too. Yeah, you're learning really similar things and getting to know each other. If you get back together, I'm getting goosebumps. If you get back together with this person, you need to start again, and you need to start again consciously, the both of you. You need to get to know each other again, and you need to be super, super aware of the red flags, them too. Red flags in yourselves, red flags in the others, in them, so that you don't repeat patterns, so that this can actually be a success, or so that you can both learn what it is that you both really need to learn to make this work. To make your next relationship work, I mean. Surrender to the divine, so the letting go. They're going to be letting go of that and kind of going with the flow and going with this. I feel like you've got such a strong emotional bond and connection here. You're going to be drawn back to each other to get a lesson. That's what it feels like to me. Although there could be a person too. It just depends what you're both learning, and if you do both learn it, and if it's what you choose. Like, you've got the 2 of Wands there, so you need to make a choice. It needs to be a conscious choice this time, not an unconscious choice just because you feel connected with them. Spontaneity they've got, so they're going to be spontaneous about it. So they could get to a certain point in their feeling strong that they approach you again, and it's going to be spontaneous. It's going to be out of the blue. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely, lovingly embrace new situations. So yeah, it feels like they're going to let go and go with the flow and spontaneously get in touch again. That's what I'm getting with that. What else with them? See, all of these cards falling out. Again, they've got kind of random energy. Are they usually like that, your person? Could just be like a personality trait. Love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. I think they're coming back in. I think they're coming back in for you. But I think you both needed to go through a lesson. Got wedding rings on the bottom there. It could be a very potentially very good relationship, this one. I'm just going to turn that fan off because I'm getting really cold. It's probably affecting the microphone as well. Okay, so let's find out more about you, crystals. What's next in your love life? What's next in crystals' love life? You've got flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards, crystals. So you don't want this same lesson again, do you? So when this person comes back in, if that's what's going to happen, or your new person coming back in, don't lower your standards and go, oh, it's all right. Don't be too soft, you know? You've got to advocate for yourself. You've got to choose really well for yourself. Don't cave into them. Don't be so generous to them that you let them be your person when they're not really your person. Don't be tempted to lower your standards there, crystals. You got birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So you could be starting something with this person if they're showing you that if they are your person, if they're showing you that they already are, they already have those the things that you need in a relationship. You've got scales. Keep your life in balance. So keep yourself balanced when this one comes in. Yeah, don't fall back into those old patterns of just diving on in there and forgetting yourself. Feelings or relationship with a man. Okay, so you're probably the feminine on this side, the masculine on that side. It does kind of look that way. We've got the Empress over here, and we've got the Hierophant over there. Seems like you two have been through a lot to me. Now what about them? What's next in their love life? What have they got going on? Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. It's going to ease up on them. Been through heavy times here. Wedge though, someone trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Still obstacles in their way. Is there an obstacle that they've got to come into you? Well, obviously they've got something going on internally, but is there more than that? somebody or something getting in the way of them coming towards you. Could be. They might have to fight for you. We've got a tower here. This is the Lenormand tower. It's not the Tarot tower. So this is a good one. Firm foundations. So I think that they are building those firm foundations in themselves. That seems to be why they're not coming forward yet, because they're not feeling strong enough, because they need those seeds that they've planted to flower, so that they're ready, so that they've got something to offer you here, so that they're feeling strong enough within themselves to actually go for this relationship. And they've got Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. So it might be that you've been waiting for this person for ages. They've been planting these seeds, and slowly they're getting ahead. Now, like I said, things always happen for a reason. There's always a bigger reason. I feel like you've needed the time. This is not just about them. This is why I do the two sides of it. It's not just about them. It's about you too. You've needed this time to learn about yourself, you know? Because you definitely need to do things differently now. You need to start again with your person here. Let's cut some of these out. Okay. So, give us more for crystals. What else do crystals need to know? What's next in the love life? A burst of magic. Whoa, I love it. Some magic's going to happen. And I feel like that's got to be music to your ears. But I think it's well deserved. I think you've been doing the inner work. So it's going to seem magical what happens next. Beautiful. You so deserve it, crystals. Them, spirit of gratitude. Doesn't this card always come out for them? I seem to be reading for the same people each time with crystals, and they're always coming across as very loving, very grateful kind of a person with the crystals. Crystals person here. Let's get some love messages out for you. Oh, my cards are messy. Okay, so love messages for you, crystals. That's fast. You've got a simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So be sure to be kind to yourself first, crystals. Be kind to them too, but as I said, don't let them get away with anything. Don't back down. Don't cave into them and go, oh, it's all right. You don't need to make an effort. You know, that's an extreme version of it, but we kind of do that sometimes, don't we? Crystals, you've also got true love. This love is once in a lifetime. Very special person to you here. It's beautiful. And then they have the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Very special relationship. You could be twin flame soulmates here. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. They might. I'm picking up like a Beauty and the Beast vibe here. You see, there's a lady there and a dragon, and they might have felt not good enough for you. They might have felt like the beast, but I think that they're coming good now. I think that they're starting to feel better about themselves, or that's the next step, them feeling better about themselves and coming towards you. But they might not have felt worthy of you for a while. Wow, you've both been through so much, it feels. And it feels like you need to start again, but very consciously this time. Get to know each other. There we have it. Crystals, if that sounds like it's your story or it could be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive. As I said, it's going to go into guidance for you right now. Guidance for you in this relationship and possible timelines, how it might all go down. So I'll pop a link for that up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant download. So make sure you get your email address right, and then check, you'll get an email straight away with the links to these deeper dives. Check your inbox, of course, but check your spam, your junk, your promotions folder in that email account, because the email will be there somewhere, and you'll see the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Just click on the crystals one and you can download that. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel. Please click like on this video if you like it, and click that subscription bell. I do 2 of these a week, and I of course do the energy updates, and for each star sign as well for each week. And I do a live show. I'd love to see you in that. So thank you so much for watching. Good luck with this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Flowers. If you chose the flower, then this one is for you. Totally wet because I just got it from outside. Let's find out what's going on next in your love life. I'm going to do you, and I'm going to do them as well, so we get the full picture of it, because of course you can only change yourself and your approach with it. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with this, so if you find that it could be your story, or it definitely is your story, you might want to get that, because I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in at the moment, whether you need help with dealing with it emotionally, or how to change things, or what you need to learn at the moment. And then guidance for this relationship, possible dynamics, what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, how to make it work well, and how this might all go down, possible timelines, all of that, how it might change, what's next, sort of thing. So if that sounds good to you, toward the end of the reading, you'll see a link that pops up there, and there's a link in the description box and in the comments for this video as well. So let's get some cards out for you. What's next for flowers? What's next in flowers love life? Don't forget to click that like and subscription button along with that notification bell as well. It really helps my channel out when you do that kind of stuff. Hope. Okay, that's a good start. There's some hope here. Maybe you've been waiting for change in a relationship here, or just change in your life. Maybe you're single and you just want some change. You don't want to go through the same things again. There's hope next, which is good. It could be a hopeful connection, somebody new coming in. It could be someone else coming back, and you've got some renewed hope here, changing circumstances, that kind of thing. Let's find out more about it. The flowers. Synchronicity. Hope and synchronicity. That's very good. So synchronicities, signs, maybe an intuitive knowing that someone's coming back, something like that. You could have signs and synchronicities that someone's your person here. It gives you hope. This is you. 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled. So you could have been like praying and asking and saying, come on universe, where's my person? You know what your wishes are. You're clear about what it is that you want, what will fulfill you. So it could be that that's your next step, is you're going to get your wishes fulfilled in a relationship. Let's get another one out for you flowers. I mean, if you've been putting the work in, if you're getting to know yourself, and if you've been self-loving and all of that, if you've been doing that inner work, then sooner or later it's going to happen for you, because it does. Tell us more for flowers. What else? What's next in flowers love life? What's next in flowers love life? Here we go. 7 of Swords though. Okay, bit of deception here. Let's find out what that is all about. Yeah. Oh no, I'll get a couple of cards out for them first. What about flowers person? What's next in their love life? King of Pentacles, stability, nice. And what else? The flowers person. The Queen of Pentacles, look at them. Look at them. This is a couple coming together. This is divine counterparts coming together. The 2 of them. Wow. You've got a very significant relationship next. If it could be someone that's coming back that's decided, flowers my person, I want to be with them. This has got a very good feeling to me of coming together. Okay, let's find out more. Let's get some clarification on this. So let's start with you. This 9 of Cups. Why have we got the 9 of Cups out for flowers here? There's wishes. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled, flowers. That's what it feels like to me. But sometimes I've got to be careful what we wish for. I know, that 7 of Swords. Oh, I wish that hadn't come out. The Knight of Emotions, Knight of Cups, wishes fulfilled. They come in and they give you a love offer. Okay, let's get deeper into that first before we move on to this sneaky Seven of Swords deception thing. Nine of Cups and the Knight of Emotions. Tell us more about this. A love offer that's going to fulfill you. That was already flipped over, so I'm not going to take that one. Nine of Cups and the Knight of Emotions. Tell us what this is about. What's behind this for flowers? It's movement into balance. This relationship comes into balance. They come forward, they give you a love offer. It's what you've been wishing for, and it's fulfilling you. Fulfilling your wishes, that love offer. So you must have been waiting on this person for a while, it feels to me. But the Seven of Swords, tell us what this sneaky deception is. Why have we got the Seven of Swords here for flowers? The Six of Inspiration. Victory. Okay. So I'm picking up from this that there was some deception in the past. Something that went down in the past. You get a victory in that now. It gets sorted out. What went on before for you, flowers? Because your person could have lied to you before, deceived you in some kind of a way, and that needed to be sorted out first. And this is showing that that's going to be sorted out now, that you're going to get this victory in it. So if they lied to you before, they're going to come clean now. Or if there was something that they weren't telling you that needed sorted out in their life, they've sorted it out now. You're going to get a victory in that. I would just make sure that you talk about this. You know what I'm talking about, right? For your particular case, there's something that was dodged before, and you need to address that and just make sure that it is sorted out. But it just seems like you're going to have a victory there with that. Tell us what's behind this Seven of Swords and Six of Inspiration. So flowers, it could be that you cut them off, that they were being deceptive in some way, and you're like, that's not okay with me, and you took your distance from them, even though they were your wish. Like you wanted them to come, you wanted them to sort that out, but it was a deal breaker. You're like, it's good when you do that. It's like holding your standards high, and it's like, well, if you're going to do that, well, no. That it gains a lot of respect. You might have gained a lot of respect from your person because of that. Because look at that, the King and Queen of Pentacles. That's really solid. I mean, that's stable as you can get. That's like marriage stability. Seven of Swords and the Six of Inspiration. What's that about? New beginnings. I'm getting goosebumps. So it seems to me that you stood up for yourself in this. Whatever that deception was in the past, you stood up for yourself, for your standards, and they gained a lot of respect for you because of that, and they've gone off and they've sorted this out, so you can have this victory now over that deception. They've sorted it out. Let me know what it was in the comments below if you want to. You don't have to share all your personal stuff. King of Pentacles. You could just say that you know what it is that I'm talking about instead of like calling them out on it. Why have we got the King of Pentacles here? Flowers person. This seems very hopeful. King of Pentacles. Why have we got the King of Pentacles here? What's next for Flowers person? Why have we got the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles is very stable. Sorted the finances out. They know what they want. They're stable in that. So if your person was flighty before, they found some stability in themselves here. Got a Tower. Did they have a Tower moment? And the Queen of Inspiration. That's the Queen of Wands. Now she can be a, what should we call her? Another woman. She can be a side thing. She can be someone else in their life. The Tower, that's fallen apart. So yeah, sometimes the Queen of Wands can be that. It can be an affair, or it can be someone else that they had something with. And that could have been the deception there. Maybe you found out that there was someone else. Maybe you found out they were still married or something like that. but it's fallen. That relationship has fallen. There's been a tower moment in that, and so now they've got the stability. It could be that they just needed to go through that. I know I'm asking what's next in the love life, but I feel like this is already past. I feel like this is the explanation for the King of Pentacles. That's why they've got this solidity now. They've dealt with that. It's very much connected with this. These two. Even the colours are the same. Look, green and then orange, green and then orange. Tell us more. What's behind this? Why did they have to have that tower moment with the Queen of Inspiration here? So it could just be a lost thing. Queen of Inspiration can be, she can be lost at any of the ones. It can just be a lost thing. But that's fallen down. It could also be someone that was kind of having a hold over them as well. Because the ones is about action, so it could have been a controlling person. They seem to be stable now though, or they're getting into that stability now. Sacred space, getting space from them. If they're involved with someone else, they've detached from them now. They've got some space from them now. So now they've got back into their stability. It could have been an ex that had some power over them. Maybe they had kids with them or something like that. Could have been married to them. But it was making them feel unstable. Now they're feeling the stability because they've got space from this person. Now the tower fell. So maybe the universe got involved and caused something to break up. You know, I don't feel like it was a relationship. I mean, I don't feel like they were choosing to be with someone else. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like it was an ex kind of thing that still had a grip on them. And it feels, the Tower card is always when the universe gets involved, right? To break something apart. So it might be a karma thing that where the universe caused something to happen to set them free, to set your person free, to stop this Queen of Inspiration having such a hold or control. You know, it feels like manipulation, that kind of thing. So your person in the past, they could have deceived you about that, not wanted to tell you about this Queen of Inspiration. You found out about it. You cut things off. They got a lot of respect for you. Then a tower moment has happened to set them free. Now they've got the sacred space. Now they're feeling solid. Why have we got the Queen of Pentacles here? Are you that Queen of Pentacles? It's very earthy energy, this. You could both be earth signs. They could be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. Why the Queen of Pentacles? The Ace of Voices, their truth and apology. Four of Emotions, for it being lost, for the offer being turned down. So I feel in the past it was their fault. I really do feel like it was their fault that this didn't happen in the past. Of course there's always two sides to it, but it does feel very much to me that when you found out about the deception, you stood up for yourself and then realized this, that they want to apologize to you. They see you as their divine counterpart. That's the one that they want to be married to, the stable one. And maybe this is how you were, stable like this, going, no, I'm not going to accept that. And they're coming to apologize for what was lost there. So they see it as coming to apologize. You see it as coming and giving you this love offer. So you could be very focused. You could be very focused right now, flowers, on, I want a person now. I know what it is that I want. You might not be so focused on them, but you're watching this. You might not be so focused on them anymore. And you're just like, I want someone that can love me properly, that's going to give me that love offer, that's going to make an effort. They are very much about you and wanting to apologize. They think maybe you'd still push them away. So they want to apologize and make their amends here. What's behind this? What's behind this apology? Reunion of souls. They want to come back to you. They see you as the divine counterpart. I'm getting that they're feeling the weight of this. They're feeling the weight of what they did. They're realizing who you are to them. They're feeling the weight of what they did. Wow. So what's next in your love life, flowers? This is very promising, isn't it? Very promising. What's next in Flowers Love Life? Free yourself. Setting yourself free. It could feel like you've been burdened as well by this. It's time to take back control of your life. You could have felt like bereft with the separation with this person because you knew that, or you thought they were your person, but no, they did the wrong thing, or there was something in the way. And so you could have felt, yeah, that this coming back together could feel freeing to you, because it's like, well, I wasn't wrong after all. They are my person. I wasn't fooling myself after all. Let's get some more out for you. Yeah, I don't feel like it's you like cutting the cords, you saying, no, I'm not having this. I feel like it's more freeing yourself from the burdens of the separation. Emotions are running high. Yeah, it's going to be emotional. Whew. It's going to be an emotional reunion. There's one. Let's find out more for Flowers. You could have an extremely passionate relationship with your person here. Nope. Tell no to that. Tell us more for Flowers. What's happening next in Flowers Love Life? Tell us more for Flowers. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you're able to share that energy with others. So I feel like you're going to get a lot of kindness, and you're going to be kind to them too. And it might have taken, you might have needed this break to be as long as it has been for you to get to that point. Because if they come back in shortly after they deceived you, you might have wanted to chop the head off, rip the head off, that kind of thing. And so it might have taken you a while to calm down, so that you'll be kind to them now. I'm also getting this vibe of you both being humanitarians, you both being like heart-centered people, loving and caring people. It could be that you're going to be doing some great things in the world, humanitarian things together as well. Tolerance. So yeah, building up your tolerance. It's like you needed to calm down. You needed the break to calm down, to see another point of view, to open back up to them. So it's taken all of this time for you to get to the place where if they came back in, you're actually going to be open to them and listen to them and all of this. Let's get one of these out for you, Flowers. Tell us more for Flowers. What's next in the love life? Wow. Passion. Passion, emotions are running high. It's going to be a passionate reunion, this one. What about them? So that could be part of the freeing yourself. You could have been like really holding yourself back from other relationships. This seems like a very significant person to you. And so in that time apart, you might have tried to move on, but you just couldn't be with anyone else. And so it could be freeing yourself from that burden of, well, if this person doesn't come back, I'm never going to be with anyone now because I don't seem to be able to open up to someone else. It could be that. It's like you get to take back control of your life next because they come back and it all makes sense then. For them, what's next in their love life? Stay optimistic about your love life. So they're staying optimistic, positive thinking. Positive thinking. They're trying to psych themselves up for this coming back in, for this apology. Honeymoon on the bottom of the deck there. They're psyching themselves up for it. They're staying optimistic. They're hoping. That's why the hope card is there. They're like, please let flowers open up to me. What was the synchronicity? The universe is getting involved here, trying to get you together. They'll be getting signs and synchronicities about you, and they'll be really nervous. And they're like, oh, I've got to apologize, right? Because I think Flower's my person. I want that stability with. I want a life with. So they're staying optimistic. What do you need to release? Fears. They need to release their fears. They need to release the negativity. They're trying to be optimistic, right? But there's some pessimism in there. They feel like they did you wrong. And I think they did do you wrong. maybe not so bad, but there was something else going on, wasn't there? So yeah, they need to release their fears. They really need to release their pessimism and all of that before they can do this. Tell us more. Peacefulness. They need to come to some peace with themselves. As I said, they're feeling bad for what they did. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. They really are getting centered here. Just put these two back. That was vision and integrity, so that could be important as well. Coming back into their integrity, being seen as doing the right thing. Yes, they want to do the right thing here. They want to do the right thing by you. What else for them? Engagement ring. Wow, they could be coming in with a massive offer. That matches the Knight of Emotions here. You're throwing your cups up in the air going, this is all I've ever dreamed of. Engagement ring. Wow. And I hope you're going to say yes. Let's find out more. Flowers. What's happening next in your love life? I'm getting goosebumps. What's happening next in your love life with flowers? Wealth. Nice. Ka-ching. So you might be doing something together here. Humanitarians, but also building something for yourselves too. Wealth. Yeah, I don't think finances are going to be a problem in a relationship like this. Woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman. Could be some problems there. You'll receive a gift. It might be an engagement ring. I'll get one more card out and then we'll find out about that woman. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. So you are being recognized now. Tell us about this woman. What's this dealings or relationship with a woman? Why have we got this card out for flowers? What about this woman? Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. There is another woman here. It could be this one, the Queen of Inspiration. She's going to cause a bit of trouble because she's heartbroken. Feels like she was trying to cling on to your person here. So yeah, just watch out for that. There could be, she might be a bit backstabbing, you know. What about them? What's happening next in their love life? Give us more on them. Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. They're coming out the victor. Whatever it is that they've been dealing with, they're coming out the victor now and they've got that stability back in themselves. That's great. Or they will do. This is what's next, remember. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. They're going to come clean. They're going to tell you. Woman. Spear. They're going to tell you about this Queen of Inspiration, about what's going to happen. They're going to come completely clean about it and tell you the truth now. They don't want any more secrets anymore because they're realizing these secrets. I think that's what happened before. They kept it a secret and it harmed you, it harmed the relationship, and they feel bad. They're taking responsibility for that. They feel bad for it. What's next for them? Psychic ability, trust your intuition. They've got the synchronicities, they're trusting their intuition. They've got a feeling that it's about time to come back to you and give you this love offer. And Apple, temptation will test you. They're going to be tempted. Oh, they might be tempted by someone else or something. First, maybe the universe wants to make sure that they're straight up and legit and coming in right toward you. They're going to be tempted first. Are they going to pass that test? Flowers. Tell us more for flowers. What's next in flowers' love life? The royal you. You being honored. You being recognized now. Recognized, reward for merit. You being honored. I feel like you really stood your ground here and going, I deserve more than this. And back right off from them. Is that what happened? Tell me in the comments. It does feel like that, and as I said, I'm getting this great respect for you because of that from them. So you're going to be treated like royalty. Them, they've got birds of a feather. Again, divine counterparts, the King and Queen of Pentacles. They see you as their divine counterpart. You're their person. They want to be together with you. So let's get some love messages for you. For you first, flowers. Love message for flowers, please. A love message for flowers. A love message for flowers. You've got to appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And I feel like that's what you've been going through. And it might seem that it was all our fault kind of thing, but you've probably been learning a lot about yourself. So appreciate the time that you've had apart. You'll have learned a lot about yourself in that time. There's one more. And of course, appreciate the moment when they come back in. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. And I feel you're going to be treasured. You're going to treasure them even more because of what you guys have been through. There's a lot of respect here. And I think that respect, it really kicks in when you've got that integrity. Remember, the integrity card almost came out for them. And I think you've been having integrity. They have in their way too. And you've both been finding even more integrity in yourselves. Let's get a love message for them. Act as if your partner's here. They're imagining you being together already. They are acting as if you're already there, as if it's a sure thing. They're really trying to psych themselves up here and be optimistic about this and have hope for it. Oh, I'm being overcome with emotion here. Well, I was just tapping into their energy and yes. Very emotional about this. Hope emotion kind of thing, and it's going to be a big apology and a big love offer for you. Flowers. One more. The flowers person. Love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. They love you, and they've always loved you. I think that's what they're going to tell you as well. Wow, I'm almost crying. It's beautiful, flowers. That's a really beautiful reading. I hope it's true for you. I really do. So, flowers, if you think that is your reading, if it sounds like it could be, or it definitely is, then you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. I'm going to give you guidance, what you're going through right now. Guidance for this relationship, how to make it work really well, what you need to know, and how this might all go down as well. Possible timelines for that. And so yeah, if you want to look in for that, do so. It's an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right, and then check that particular email address inbox and spam and junk and promotions folder, because the email does get sent out automatically. And it can end up in those folders because of that. And so just make sure you're looking there, because I can't send it out manually again to you. I mean, I can send the deeper dive, the flower deeper dive manually to you, but I can't send that email to you again. It's inside the system there. It's automatic. So please make sure you get that stuff right and check those folders. And in that folder, when you find that email, there'll be a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell deeper dive. So you just click on the flower one, and then you can download that instantly. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel. If you like this, who wouldn't like this? Oh my God. If you like this reading, click like and subscribe to my channel. It'd be very much appreciated. Click that notification bell. I do 2 of these pick a card a week, and I do energy updates every day for the collective, and energy updates for each sign as well for the week. So thank you again for your support of my channel and for watching. Enjoy this relationship. Wow, it seems really amazing. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Shells, if you chose the shell and this one is for you, let's find out what's next in your love life, shall we? Shells. So I'm going to do it for you, and I'm going to do it for them, because you need to know about your part in it and all of that. So, because that's the only part you can take control of, right? So as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, which is a written reading that goes with it. If you find that it could be your story, or it is your story, you might want to get that, because I'm going to go into guidance for you, advice for you in this situation you find yourself in right now, guidance for you in this relationship. So what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and how this might all go down, how the changes might happen, and possible timelines with all of that. If that interests you, then toward the end of the reading, you'll see a link that pops up there. You'll find a link for it in the description box and in the comments for this video as well, so you can look in for that if you want to. Let's find out what is next in Shell's love life. Let's see. What's next in Shell's love life? What's next for Shell's? What's next in Shell's love life? Cards being slow, Shells. It might be an indication that things are going to be slow in your love life, but we'll see. Find a place to withdraw to. Yeah, slowness. So nothing speedy happening yet, so you might need to withdraw from somebody or someone withdrawing from you. Let's see. What else for Shells? Warrior. Might need to stand up for yourself, have boundaries. And intuition. Intuitively know that you need to back off and have boundaries. So this could be about somebody just being a little bit weird and you're not so sure about it, and so you're like, oh, I intuitively feel to back off right now, find a place to withdraw to, just pull back my energy. Your person could be dealing with something and yeah, it's not your place to be in there, or they could be tempted to stray or something like that, and you're just feeling this, you've got this intuitive hit that it's time to back off and have those boundaries. The warrior card there, assert some boundaries. Or, yeah, I'm just getting this back off. Let's find out more about this. Shells, let's do you first. So Shells, tell us what's going on for Shells next in their love life. Give us some more about this. Some clarity about it. Shells. Three of Cups, a reunion. What else for Shells? What else for Shells? So if we're talking about a reunion here, you might not want to leap into it. I don't know, it feels like you need to have some boundaries. Let's see, let's get some more about this. Tell us more about what's next in Shell's love life. What's that one? The Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune there. So luck turns in your favour. Things seem to be going your way. Fate gets involved. Things are starting moving now. Well, what a contradiction. Find a place to withdraw to and things are starting moving now. You've got a reconciliation here. But then there's this advice to find a place to withdraw to and have boundaries and stuff. So, mixed. Oh, let's get a couple out for them first. What about Shell's person? What's next in their love life? What's going on here for Shell's person? Now, this can be somebody that you already know. It can be somebody new as well. They are holding something back here and they're moving slowly. That's a good thing. The Knight of Pentacles moves slowly but is the one that eventually gets there. Slow and steady wins the race, but they're holding something back. Let's get more information about this for the both of you. So the Three of Cups, why have we got the Three of Cups here? Is this a reunion for Shells? It could be a celebration, it could be a reunion. Tell us why the Three of Cups is here for Shells. Next in the love life. It's good though, it's like you've got incoming for sure, whether it's someone new or a reunion. Three of Cups. Why have we got the Three of Cups? Oh God, it's slow for you. The Seven of Emotions, you're going to have to choose though. Yeah, I think you're going to take your time. It feels like someone's coming in or coming back and you're going to need some time to think about it, because you might have had to have drawn up boundaries to this person before, or you just might be wary, a struggle. Yeah, it's going to be a tricky decision. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? For shells. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Things get moving when we got the wheel out, but there is movement going on. It's like, yeah, fate getting involved as well. 10 of Emotions is what you really want. Okay. 10 of Emotions is all your wishes being fulfilled. Why have we got this? The Wheel and the 10 of Emotions there. Why? We've got retreat. Again, retreat. It's pulling away. Okay, so somebody comes in or somebody comes back in and they're offering you something. And then you pull back to decide, and it's a tricky decision because are they offering you everything that you want? That is what you've got to decide. So you've got a decision to make here. Now they are holding something back. The Four of Pentacles is the miser card, but it doesn't have to be like not spending the money. It can be like not telling you something. It can be not giving you the full picture. Tell us why the Four of Pentacles just could be holding their energy back from you. Four of Pentacles. Why have we got the Four of Pentacles here? The Knight of Voices, which is like an apology or someone that's been watching you, and the Nine of Emotions, so they're unclear about whether they can fulfill your wishes too. You're both not sure. They've been holding something back because they're not sure about whether they can fulfill your wishes. They could have been watching you and feeling like not worthy of you, not able to fulfill your wishes, not enough for you. Maybe they don't think that they've got what it takes. So why are they coming in then if they're feeling like this? Well, they might just be trying to wing it. They're holding something back. So if you feel like your person's holding something back, it's because of that. It's because they're not so sure either. That's why you're not sure. You're mirroring this energy back to each other, aren't you? They're not completely certain that they can make you happy. It's good that they're thinking about making you happy though. Tell us about this. A burden. Yeah. Or are you going to be a burden? Not that you're going to be a burden, you're going to be difficult, but you're going to be a burden. If they're like aiming too high, shooting too high with you, and they don't have what it takes, that's going to be a burden. That's going to be hard for them. You know, they might need to lower the standards, but they might need to either raise the game to be with you so that they can give you, they can satisfy you, they can be that person for you, or they need to find someone that's at the level where they can, who they are sure that they can like satisfy. What's going to happen? So the Knight of Pentacles, why I've got the Knight of Pentacles here for Shell's person. The Three of Materials. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. This is like collaborations. Moving slowly, they're moving slowly, they're holding something back. They're thinking about it. They might be talking to people about it. They might be getting advice. And like, what should I do? This could be a young energy as well, and they could be like smitten with you, and say to the family, oh, I'm thinking of asking Shell's out, and then the family might be saying, isn't Shell a bit out of your league or something like that? You know, they're moving slowly, asking for advice. They're learning something as well. Three of Materials is about learning too from other people. And yeah, teaching. Teaching. So they're learning something from other people here. They're taking it slowly. They've got like a young naive. They're not sure. You're not sure. You may be not sure because you're just picking up on they're not sure, and you feel like they're holding something back. It seems to me that you've got an offer coming, but it's not like a solid. You're both unsure about it. You're both unsure of whether this is right. And so maybe it's just that you need to take it slowly. You just need to find out. You need to start dating each other and find out whether you're right for each other and whether they can satisfy your needs. And yeah, so tell us more what's happening next in Shell's love life. Honeymoon. Oh nice. So they are coming back in. or this new person is coming in. You're going to have a bliss together. Honeymoon bliss together. Will it last? I don't know. What about them? Wow, they've got 3 cards there. I'm told to take them too. So they've got retreat. They're backing off. They're so unsure of themselves, this person. Heart-to-heart conversations. So they'll need to talk to you about it, but I feel like they're scared to talk to you about it. And they want to give it a chance. They want to try. They want to... Yeah, they're hoping that this is going to be a go, kind of thing. So tell us more for shells. That's too many, but we can take those 2. A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so it's good that you're taking this slowly and you're really considering it, and that they're considering it. A fiery climax approaches. So when they come in, it's going to be hot. You could have been unsure about each other for a while. And let's cut one of these out. For shells, compassion. Be compassionate with yourself. So you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Be compassionate for them, be compassionate for yourself though. Make sure you've got your compassion for yourself, because you don't just want to cave into them because they feel bad because they can't give you what you want, and then you end up in a relationship with someone that can't give you what you want. That's not ideal, is it? So just, yeah, watch out for that. Watch out for caving in and lowering your standards. Don't do that. But as I said, I think you're both going to be like unsure about this, and it might just be that you need to try it out. And I know when we try things out, we get emotionally attached, and it's hard to detach that, and we can get blind by love and all of that. We can get blind by sex. But maybe you just need to get into this and find out whether they are coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. It's changing. The sword in the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. That's a very good sign. Things are changing for the better in this union. Yeah, I do feel like this is going to be slow going. Nothing is yet set in stone. They don't know whether they're going to come in yet with this offer. Not yet set in stone. Still making the decision about it. They've still got some indecision about it. And it's not about you. They've got you on a pedestal there. It's about them being able to raise to your standards. I'm not so sure about that. Tell us more about them. Detachment. You're releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So they've got an opinion about themselves that they need to let go of. Your person here could not feel that great about themselves, and they might be right in that too. I mean, especially, Charles, if you're the kind of person that sees the best in everyone and, will just love someone that's not loving themselves, just be careful of that. Make sure you're not getting in a situation like that, because that is not good. Make sure that they learn to love themselves, and feel good about themselves too. Got a clock here. It's going to take them some time, I think, to get to this point. Time takes time. Time to heal. Progress. Nothing's yet set in stone yet, so I don't feel like this is going to be fast for you, but I will go into possible timings of this in that deeper dive. Let's find out more about you. So what's next in your love life, Charles? What do you need to know about this? You got Cain. What's this about? Pay attention to your health. In the meantime, pay attention to your health. You could be stressing out about this. You could be stressing out about your love life. Don't do that. Pay attention to your health. Stress is one of the worst things for our health. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So make sure that you actually find that. Don't just provide that for everyone else. Make sure that they're providing that for you. Now, they are coming across as this younger kind of energy, so maybe they can't. Maybe you're kind of, if you're the feminine here, they're the masculine. Maybe you are used to mothering your partners, it could turn into something like that, so watch out for that. You want an emotionally secure, loving family for you. Make sure that this person has what it takes to love you, because they're not feeling like they do. They don't feel like they're enough to you. So this could be about you reaching too low, not expecting enough for yourself. You could need to reach much higher than this, and maybe that this relationship will teach you that. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. 7 of emotions. It's you're not going to be sure what to do. You need to gain clarity on this, and you might need to get in this relationship to gain that clarity. What's next? Parrot. Someone will gossip all your secrets. Be careful who you tell about this relationship. Someone might be jealous of this and just blab your secrets. Yeah, just be careful who you tell about this. Whew. I don't feel like it's your person here. They seem super sweet. Super sweet, kind of naive kind of way. They've got Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Oh. They're going through something. Or they're about to go through something. They've got boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. They've got money going on here. Might be giving them a bit of confidence to come in towards you. Some money wins there. What else for them? Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. We've got stuff going on in their lives. That's good. So they're not just like totally focused on relationship and nothing else is going on in their lives. We've got a younger woman. Maybe you're a younger woman. I don't think you are though. I'm not getting that. Or you could be in age. They could be wondering to themselves. You could be in age, but like not in maturity. But I think maybe they could be wondering whether they're better waiting for someone that's more their age, or more their maturity level. You do seem to be out of their league. Finger. Warning you of a problem either now or in the future. They're so not sure. I don't think you're sure either. If you're honest, Charles, there's a lot of unclear thinking here. A lot of decision making going on here. Now, for you, you have the Rose's Kiss. A lot of romance and passion here. For them, I think you're going to try this person out. They might not be the one for you, but I think you're going to try them out. Them, bearing fruit. Yeah, some things are working out in their lives. So the money thing, but they've got, they've got mixed up kind of an energy here. But they are bearing fruit. Like they're coming good in certain ways. So they might be asking themselves, like, am I ready for a relationship now? That kind of thing. Is Shell my kind of person? Practice compassion. Again, you've got compassion. Practice compassion. It says, see things from a fresh perspective. Okay, maybe you need to look at things in a new light, in a different way. If you already know who this person is, and you've already got an idea of them, there might be a new person there. I mean, there might be a new person that you've never had a relationship with, so you'll need to get to know them. But practice compassion there, not too much for them. Compassion for yourself, right? Just remember to advocate for yourself and what you want in a relationship. Be present. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So just get clear on your wishes here. Get clear on your wishes in a relationship so that you make sure that they are the one that can fulfill those, because they're not sure about that at all. Then, love messages for them. Shell's person. They got receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Receiving from you, yeah. You could have a lot to offer them. They might not have a lot to offer you. Be careful of that. Ask for help. You could help them a lot. I don't like that at all. That twist at the end. them receiving from you and them asking for your help, that seems like parent child, like you might be mothering them, you might be teaching them, you might have a lot to offer them, and they might not have a lot to offer you. This person could be not able to fulfill your wishes. You might be able to fulfill their wishes. You might end up giving a lot to this person and not getting a lot back from them. I think they're right to be wary. Find a place to withdraw to, it said. Like, just be careful of this one. Make sure you know what you're getting into, because it seems like a one-sided relationship to me. Not that you don't have feelings for each other, but it seems to me like you have a lot to offer them and they don't have a lot to offer you. So just watch out for that. You know, it's interesting you got compassion out twice there, because I think you need to turn that compassion on yourself and instead of other people that don't have as much as you. You could be being very generous to people. That might be in your nature to be very generous to other people. Don't do that in relationships. Don't relate down. Don't get into relationships that for people that aren't on the same level as you. You deserve your wishes to be fulfilled. So definitely advocate for yourself. Realize what your wishes are, and then choose wisely someone that can give you that. Someone that's shown that they can already give you that. No, don't fall in love with the potential of this person. Go, oh, they could come good if I teach them. No, you're not here to be the teacher. You don't want a student. You want a partner. You want someone that already can, that's already learned, that's already been through that. You want someone that's at your level. Yeah. So I would be wary of this relationship, especially with those last two cards that have come out, because it seems like they might be wide-eyed and go, wow, Shell seems to be out of my league, but I could get so much from Shell. Yes, they could, but is that good for you? Not really. Not really, unless you just need another relationship like this to realize that it's one-sided and you're not going to get your wishes fulfilled. That's why there was so much about that wishes fulfillment there. That's just so important. And even they're wary already that they're not going to be able to. And I think they're right. I don't think they're going to be able to. You're in different leagues here. You need to ask for your wishes to be fulfilled and then recognize when somebody can and go for those kind of people instead. Shells, it seems to me, but let's find out more in that deeper dive, shall we? So if that sounds like it's your situation, or it could be your situation, you might want to get that deeper dive for some more guidance about this. Could help you in breaking these patterns if this is a recurring thing that you've been going through, Shell. Anyway, I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant download, so please make sure you get your email address right when you order it. And then in that email account, check your inbox, but also check your spam, your junk, and your promotions folder in there, because it will be there somewhere, and it will have a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shells. You just click on the shell one, you can get it as an instant download there. Get in touch if you can't find that email, if it doesn't work. But do all those things first, because I'm just going to tell you the same thing, and it takes up a lot of my time having to email so many people to tell them what I am already saying in these videos. It gets frustrating having to do all of that admin when I already say these things, you know. But there you go, shells. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please click like, and don't forget to click that subscribe button and click that bell. I do 2 of these pick a card reads a week, and also do the energy updates for each star sign as well as the energy updates daily. And I've got a live show too, which I'd love to see you in. So good luck with this one. It seems like it's an important lesson for you, and yeah, I wish you the best, shells. I'll see you next time. Bye.